On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. It's interleague baseball next on the show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
In there, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. At the plate, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Happ on at first, nobody out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch of the at-bat. Change-up in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Two out with the man at first.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. One batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. Here's George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. Runners going in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. In there, now the throw. The 1-1 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Bryant has a play. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Soft liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lucky was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Hops this one up. Rizzo is there, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Sliders in for a strike. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Zobrist, or Zorilla, as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Dribbled to the right side. And that's the second out. Digging in, Jason Hayward. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. A little bouncer.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is Evan Gaddis now standing in as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And a ball 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. In now, Brian McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just off the outside, and it's 1. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so
a swing and a miss. That retires the. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. And it's 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Javier Baez. First pitch coming, here it is. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Altuve for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheel.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Jose Altuve waits on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Striding in, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Now the throw down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Reddick leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He popped out in his first trip. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He executed that 1-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Wilson Contreras becomes the first out of the inning. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Stepping up now, Daniel Murphy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Settling in now, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zobrist is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ground ball right side. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Ian Happ, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann corrals it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler White was a strikeout victim in his first try. Little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Yuli Gurriel will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 10.
Reset and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a quick 2 as Reddick bounces into a double play. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And striding in, their speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Popped him up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here. It's 0-1. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. So 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. Gone! So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up?
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Good pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Number 10.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. First offering on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And that one just missed outside. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Here's George Springer. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Darvish a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Taking off is Springer. Fouled away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now the runner's trying for third. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. He loses him on ball 4. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw
1 ball, 1 strike.
is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Here's Ben Zobrist now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 0 for 5. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. So stepping in, Jason Hayward, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The batter, number 9.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Almora at second, Happ on at first with 2 down. This one's down to third. Bregman has it over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel is newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in standing. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Kemp breaks with the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pickoff move to second, and they got him. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Popped him up. Contreras is under it, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 2-1 the count. Now the 2-1.
left field.
Swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ryan Presley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Shoots this one over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a breaking ball stays outside. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Grounded back up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was a double play victim last time around.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Steve Cishek takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
2 balls and a strike now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is striding in to start the 9th. Ben Zobrist, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And there are 2 away now. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 1 for 2. Hector Rondon takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Sent on the ground out to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one. And
Murphy is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
2 runs, 6 hits.